Okay, traders. Yes, welcome to a quick market outlook on gold. So this is Gold Spot and it is analysis for the coming week, and this will be from 24th to 28th of November. So it's just a 5 days market move on gold for the coming week. So it's continuation of what has been highlighted in the previous week analysis. So if you didn't watch the previous analysis, go and watch, because this is exactly continuation of what is happening. So I'll be doing the top down analysis from monthly time frame, then I'll be going down to the 4-hour time frame. But for the purpose of this analysis, I'll be also highlighting some key things in the 1-hour time frame. So make sure that you watch this analysis until the 1-hour time frame. So now in monthly time frame, now clearly we see now so this week I have added this trend line here. So I can say now I have modified, because there was a trend line around this region, so I've modified it. So actually now looking on this trend line, you'll find that so now price managed to throw over the trend line. So if this happens now, in most cases it is because of the strength of the impulse. Actually, that's why those things are happening. So now looking on the possible technical projection, once price is above the trend line of this type, so in most cases we expect a retest before price proceed to the upside. So that's a simple technical outlook of the market now in a monthly time frame. But now in conjunction of this, we have this level down here. We have the level of the fourth wave down here. So actually this move to the downside, it will be now the same thing needed now to happen now based on the wave counts. So when market is going to retest this level is when now it is forming the fourth wave, and now that is exactly we are expecting currently. Price on gold is supposed to do that now. And then going straight to the weekly time frame, let us see what's going on there. Now in weekly time frame, things are the same as in monthly time frame, but now things are at least deeper. There are certain things that are added here. Okay, so now looking closely, we see I've been explaining this for about 3 weeks now. So I've been saying now this is an alternative count, which suggests that price supposed to straightforward start correcting to the downside right at this level. But we have another count that suggests that price, maybe let me zoom a little bit. So now we have 2 counts here. That's why I have those things indicated on my chart. So now the first count, as I've said, it suggests that price supposed to correct straight to the downside from the current market price. But we have another count that suggests that price still have a one push to the upside that may exceed this highest or historical high, and then from there price will be correcting to the downside. So these are the 2 things we are watching closely at the current market price. That's why I've indicated these things so that I can never forget, like we have another thing happening despite thinking of the price push to the upside. Okay, so going closely in weekly time frame, now we see in the past 4 weeks. In the past 4 weeks now, if you look on these 4 candles, price shows some signs of a possibility of price push to the upside. And this is because of interaction of these 3 candles here, plus the current weekly candle. It indicates there's a chance or possibility of price pushing to the upside. But this is just one thing. We still have other factors that may suggest something different. And at the same time, we see price has rejected at this level, whereby it has been playing above for several weeks. So unless we see prices trading below this level is when now in weekly time frame we can conclude that we are looking bearish on gold. But currently we may still think of price pushing to the upside. And then moving to the daily time frame, let us see now what are the things now, the key things in daily time frame. So we see things now are getting even more clear in daily time frame. Okay, so now in daily time frame, mostly I'll be highlighting the horizontal levels of support and resistance. And also looking closely, we see price trended to the downside. It was like a sort of trend now, but this seems to be now the 4th wave. But after this, we still see another 3-wave swing to the upside. So now these are confusing things. So it may indicate that possibly the 4th wave was not already completed right at this level. So price may still need to push to the downside to complete the 4th wave. So that is possible also. But with the current swing, I mean, a 3-wave swing to the upside, this one, the ABC, okay, up to the current market formation, this may be just the beginning of the 5-wave to the upside. So this may be just 1, 2, then a 3, 4. Finally, we may expect the 5th to the upside. This is possible. So we have to watch closely how price is going to react around those levels of resistance and support here. So we'll be looking on whether price will continue pushing to the upside, breaking this, or will push to the downside, breaking this. I mean, if price now goes below, that will be a different story. It means now the expected 5-wave push to the upside will be invalid. But if price will break to the upside, so the expected 5-wave push to the upside will be valid, and this will no longer be an ABC to the upside. So those are the key things I will be looking closely when market opens in the coming week. And if you look here, the current week was just sideways. All the 5 candlesticks of this week were just moving sideways. So we expect when the price opens either to the upside or to the downside, it will be a very stronger and serious move in daily time frame. And then going to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, the 4-hour time frame has got even many wave counts now. We see there are many wave counts, but the levels of support and resistance remains the same as it was in daily time frame. Okay, so as I said before, we have this possible 4th wave up to this level down here, and then we have the possible like corrective wave to the upside. Okay, so looking on this push to the upside, now it is just the ABC completed right at this level, but also this previous push here seems to be like it was a 3-wave swing to the downside. Okay, so with these 2 formations here and wave C was completed here, so now we can now come closely and focus into this push to the downside. So looking on the push to the downside, now this seems to be a clear 5-wave move. Looking on this, it seems to be a clear 5-wave move to the downside. So if this is a 5-wave move to the downside, now we can have some possible market moves that may be easy to manage. Okay, so now with this 5-wave push to the downside, the next one was just an ABC, whereby we expected now correction has already completed here, but still market did another ABC to the downside, which indicated that now correction might not be already completed, so prices still need to do something in a corrective mode. So with that said, now price came up with this push in 5-wave to the upside. So basically, in a bigger picture, we may expect this to be a W, X, then Y. So if it is just a simple WXY, so we may still expect to see price pushing to the upside in the completion of this wave Y in the coming week to around 41-46 level. So that is possibly going to happen now in 1-hour time frame. Probably now we can see a clear market outlook. Let us see what is going on here in 1-hour time frame. So the 1-hour time frame is getting much better now. So now with the same idea of a possible WXY, we can see now price completed W to the upside with a clear 3-wave up, 3-wave to the downside. Then this current push here was a clear 5-wave move to the upside. So now the most recent move was a 3-wave swing. Now the most recent move was just a 3-wave swing. So with this 3-wave swing, possibly it is just correcting this move. or if this move to the upside was just completed here, so we may expect this is the beginning of now another 5-wave push to the downside. Now, but based on the bigger picture, the conclusion will be next week will be also expecting another 5-wave push, and this 3-wave swing to the downside will remain to be just a correction. So that is an overview. So basically we'll be expecting to see another 5-wave push to the upside to this level in completion of wave Y. So okay, now straightforward, how are you going to trade next week? Okay, so next week now you'll be focusing on selling gold. You'll be focusing on selling gold, whereby you may sell gold if price will straightforward continue pushing to the downside, moving beyond this level now around 40.30 or 40.28 in any way. So if price will straightforward break below this mentioned level, you will continue selling gold. But if price will fail to break here and move above beyond 41.02 or 03, if price will go to the upside and now form sell confirmations now around this region 41.45 or 41.46, will be also selling gold. But if price now will move beyond 41.46 and form buy confirmations, now we may continue taking those buys, but in most cases I'm looking for possible sell opportunities around those different regions. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any additions, write in a comment section. If you have any question, also write in a comment section, and like this video if you think is useful, and watch another video of the same type now analyzing gold, so that you'll have confidence on the probable market direction in the coming weekend. Remember to do your own analysis. Thank you and have a powerful weekend.